Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing some changes with the website that I've been doing. Many of you might not know we do have a website. It's krytek.net. But here it is. So some of the changes are we have new random sayings. That one's an old one. But, if you refresh the page you'll find the new ones. Put in a spiel about donating. Yes, it does actually cost $14.86. And that's not a made-up figure. That's just electricity. The internet is pretty expensive. The internet costs are, well, too expensive to display. I do have unlimited bandwidth, so I don't have to worry about that. But still, it's very expensive. So if you can donate, it really helps us out. And in fact, the server that we're running right now was purchased entirely with donations. I contributed nothing to it other than a server to play on. It was all brought by people like you, donating 10, 20, $100, and that all went to putting together the server that we have today. So, as you can see, we have the classic URL. We don't run classic anymore, it's just not profitable. Experiment server, this is rarely on, but it's usually when we're testing a mod. As you can see, here's this description, here's the video, the different trailer, and let's get into changes. So, underneath the home button, there's the contact us page. You can use this to contact us, so you can say, great job, or here's a problem. This is the best way to contact me directly, because otherwise I don't really go in game that often to check messages or mail, and I will check email more often than anything else. So if you need to get a message to me quickly, send an email to me through here, and it'll get to me very soon. And then we have the dev blog. This just documents changes. If you want, more in-depth, in-text changes, you can look at them here. Then we have the news. This was updated a couple days ago. Updated a few times a week. But we just post funny stories. Some of them are actual legitimate ones, like this one about their Picmon's town thriving, and there are some other, not so realistic ones, like this store being raided. Now, even though, well, the raid did actually occur, we did actually use a block of TNT to break in, just for simulation purposes, but, there are other ones in here. Let's see if we can find a good one. Like this alternate round. Sure, we just added in a new map, but we like to put a nice creative spin on it. And let's see, forums. Underneath the forums page, you have IRC. Click that. That's been updated, so it just brings you directly to the page. And, in the event of an emergency, people will most times go to there, but more people will be on Skype or the website, forums rather, than anything else. So we click on forums. Here we go. Brings us to krytek.tk, as you can see there. This is a separate forum website. I'd like to have it all in one, but, you can't have your cake and eat it too when it comes to Weebly and LaFour. So as you can see, we have recent posts, and everything's, pretty active within a day or two. And here you have people who are recently online. Anyways, forums are a great way to post longer requests. If you have a short request, use the Contact Us form, but for longer stuff, and, generally just saying, here's what I have, check it out, people will read this a lot, so you can get out good ideas if you have a suggestion for a plugin or something and you want to debate it with other people, or if you have a social experiment like the experiment that we're doing right now is banning reeds, sugar, and grass and simulating them to be drugs, just to see how people react, whether it becomes a valued substance, whether people set up a whole underground network, and it's just something to do for fun. And if we go back to Krytek, under the jobs, apply for a formal job at Krytek, and you will be listed on a staff page that will probably be to the right of this, or somewhere in this general area. So here are the jobs. You have behind the scenes stuff that you don't really see, things that you sort of take for granted. And then you have in-game, which are things that you definitely notice, cleaning up messed up stuff and writing news stories to go on the news page. And to apply for a job, you can go here, but I'm just going to warn you, if you're applying for one of the behind-the-scenes jobs, usually you have to be a rather high-ranking member, or not so much high-ranking, but you have to be trusted and have to have been on the server for quite a while. Most anybody can apply for the in-game jobs, and if you're lower rank, you can still apply for behind the scenes, but if you're someone who just joined the server, you probably couldn't get a job. So that's just about it. Normally we have an image here where it says new apply for a part-time job at Krytek, but I just made that a solid white box so you would notice it more. And that's about it. So subscribe, comment, ask questions, do whatever. On another note, the situation between Ezriptide and Krytek, also Afterlife Locky, and myself has been resolved peacefully, and now both parties are cooperating and friends, so to speak. So that's that. No worries. So yeah, subscribe, comment, like, favorite, whatever you do. Just do whatever you want to help out the channel. Donate too. Helps out our server. Come by for a visit. Most times decent amount of people are on about 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Also 1700 for those of you who use military time. Most people use regular time, but I prefer military, so might as well include that as well. So if you want to stop by 5 o'clock or 1700 is the time to do it. Thanks for watching.